3 a.m. Again, why did I ever think this was a good idea?
Hi friends, it's Bob. Hey, you did it. Congratulations, you made it to Marathon Weekend. On behalf of the gang, we're excited for you. Let's cover a little bit about what you can expect this weekend. Oh, by the way, real Honolulu Marathon certificate, fake runners won't cover.
No matter what race or challenge you're doing, the weekend starts at the Race Expo at ESPN Wide World of Sports. Every runner must pick up their own bib at the Expo at least one day before their first race. By now, you should have digitally signed your waiver in your personal Run Disney account. Your Expo check-in pass will be available in that same Run Disney account no later than January 2nd. Bring that pass and a photo ID with you to pick up your bib. If, for some reason, you're missing your check-in pass or you forgot to sign your waiver, there will be cast members there to help you. You must, however, have your own photo ID. The Expo opens on Wednesday at 10 a.m. and stays open until 8 that evening. On Thursday and Friday, it's open from noon until 7, and the last day of the Expo is Saturday, when it will be open from 10 until 3. If you want to shop for the weekend's Run Disney merchandise, you'll need to join the virtual queue. You can sign up for that virtual queue in your My Disney Experience app starting at 8:30 Wednesday morning. Now this is only to get you access to the official Run Disney merch. The rest of the Expo is available to you without the queue, and the virtual queue is only required on the first day of the Expo, Wednesday.
If you want to know more about what to expect at a Run Disney Expo, check out our video here or check the link in the notes below.
Disney does a good job with transportation for this weekend. Of course, you can drive yourself to the Expo or the races, but if you're staying at a Disney resort, they'll have bus transportation for each of these. Check in your resort lobby for details, but generally, buses run to and from the Expo during Expo hours. For the races, the first bus leaves at 3 a.m. for the 5 and 10K, and at 2:30 for the half and the full marathon. I know, that's pretty early, but a lot of us like to take that first bus. Gives us more time to get together before the races, maybe get a character photo before things get started. When the race is over, there are signs and balloons that will point you to your return bus. If you're staying at a monorail resort, you can take the monorail to and from the half and full marathon. The Skyliner will not be available for transportation to the races this weekend. Okay, it's race time. This is your reward for all that hard training you put in. Once you pick up your bib, you will know what corral you're starting from. If you want to run with a friend and you were not assigned the same corral, you can move back in corrals. For example, if you're assigned corral C and your friend is assigned corral E, you can run together, but it would have to be out of corral E. You can move back, you just can't move forward. Speaking of corrals, each corral has an opening and a closing time for each race. For the 5K and the 10K, there are 5 corrals, A, B, C, D, and E. They all open at 3:45. Corral A closes at 4:40, B at 4:45, C at 5, D at 5:15, and E closes when the last runner crosses the starting line. What that means is, if you don't reach your corral by closing time, you'll have to drop back to the next available corral. The half and the full marathons add a sixth corral, Corral F. For both races, corrals A through D open at 3:15. E and F open at 4. Like the previous races, Corral A closes at 4:40 and B at 4:45, but for the half and full, C closes at 5:10, D at 5:15, E at 5:30, and F when the last runner crosses the start line. The advantage of getting into a corral early is that you can stage yourself up at the front and get a few extra minutes of head start in front of the balloon ladies if that's significant to you. Sometimes that is helpful, but the big thing is to be sure that you're in your corral before the closing time. All right, now for the good part, the medals. Once you cross that beautiful finish line, you'll proceed through a chute area where you'll get your medal for that race, along with a bottle of water or a bottle of Powerade, or maybe both if you want them. Usually there's a cooling towel or a Mylar blanket there, depending on the weather. On Sunday, following the marathon, there will also be a line for challenge medals. If you earned one of those, you don't want to miss that line, and you won't. It's easy to find. Before you leave, you'll get your well-earned banana and a box of refreshments featuring that delightful Run Disney plastic cheese dip. Well, that's it, friends. We hope you have a fantastic race weekend, and we look forward to seeing you there. Happy running!